Hi everybody, my name is Regirengo and my co-host.
I'm Chipiamore.
Right now with our guest, we can introduce ourselves.
Okay, Salonani, Elami Vision of Makiwa's part.
Okay, this is Makiwa. The 11th Parliament. What comes to mind?
God is possibility. Why the 11th Parliament? Why not the 10th and the current Parliament? Okay, fine. I'll answer that question in two phases. The current 10th Parliament. The 10th Parliament, when you deploy it, especially from the opposition, when you deploy it to people, we make sure that young people are there. Unfortunately, the ZANU-PF light, they changed, they overcame the people's voice. Basebenza bakwenzayo basebekhipha abantu esibafakileyo as young people. But we continue to soldier all these young people outside Parliament. We are doing a lot of programs, projects to educate young people the importance of having young people, our voices in the Parliament. So now what we envision in the 11th Parliament, this is the next Parliament.
Yes.
Personally, I'm not of the idea that we are given our seats to allow they are allocated to young people. Now I'm allocated to women, young women. My own contention is local elections has la capacity.
Yes.
So by giving us local, they are reserving these things for us as young people. But remember in 1980 when ZANU-PF in the ZAP got into power, the youngest person was 24 years, if I'm not mistaken. So that person was very young, and the eldest was 54 years. Those people had a very, very, very youthful mind. So they knew where they wanted to take the country. Unfortunately, where they wanted to take the country, it was negative from what we want as young people to take the country from 2028. So now, what I envision is we give our data with each province, at least one to represent our interest. I'm talking about the 85 going up. Then as young people who constitute 68% of the population of this country, we take everything. We have to give them. I know some constraints, some restrictions, our resources, but the biggest resource that we have is young people. If we come together as young people from Rwanda to Falls, Plumtree, Konangari, and Kachana, if we come together, we have a convergence as young people, we have a generational consensus, we can overcome this injustice. We can determine where we want this country to go. Let's forget about these things as well about they give our fellow brothers $2 They did that deliberately. Because if you get drunk, you don't think will appear in the next 5 to 10 years.
So, Mr. Moya, you are trying to say if young people are given an opportunity, they can govern better than the old.
I missed this one.
Sorry, Mrs. Mann.
It's okay.
I'm trying to say, so lapha izama ukuthi abatsha abantanga abaphiwa ithuba lokuthi babe phambili bakwanisa yini ukurana i-government efficiently.
Without any doubt, if the Joyce chose they made it in the cabinet in 82, what is the difference with us as young people? We've got a young generation that is led by young people who are youthful, who think, who resonate with young people's interest. If in the inclusive government, Advocate National Chamisa was the Minister of ICT, when a cell phone line, a SIM card, costed equivalent to a car, when it got into office, you could buy it. You could buy 2 with $1. So this is the capacity that we are talking about. Given the playfield, the ground, a stable, give young people opportunity. Hadina badala silandawala ndingahlala kusenate ecostes zalinika nje each province sinike one. Understand? Even this guide, because now futhi participate nabantwana sodwa eParliament siyacina sponsorese. Understand? So we need
young people are capable.
Very capable. Like my example that I just did.
Okay. All right. So how can local government increase young people participation in decision making?
First and foremost, when we talk about the local governance, I think there are aspects of it. Only local governance that deals with metropolitan towns, because over the local governance that deals with some chiefs, also of which, from my perspective, I think the local ministry has been given so much power to stifle the young people.
Okay.
Because as a young person and young MP, it's 24 you can't. At least to have the step, as maybe understanding the local governance, then understanding the broader governance, it is going to be much easier. Then coming back to in the way local governance and young people, I think we should annul into a council has got junior councillors that they recognize a young person as a person who is 24 years and below. Yet our own constitution says a young person, and even the United Nations Youth Charter says a young person is someone who is below 35 years. It's 35 years and below. So I think the local governance has to change that aspect. It has to change that policy so that young people they participate.
Okay.
If you look at the participation of young youth councillors in the local government perspective, schools.
Okay.
I'm talking about well-up kids. Tina esivela embondane mali. We don't have that opportunity because in-net yakhona cascade down to B schools. So when they do that, I think they should encompass each and every district education.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. So as a young person in politics, what advice would you want to leave kwabanye udala abafuna ukungena politics or who are already in politics?
Yeah, this one is a tricky one, but it's very simple. It's unfortunate we don't have a conversation as young people. As young people, from Roman Catholic, SDA, whichever church, UCCS. I'm talking politics here, but I'm just putting church names, but I'm putting names of political parties. If we have a conversation with young people, we shape what we want. We have a generational consensus with the other people. We have led the youth from youth and where they are today. We can have something as young people. Would you take it to your political party? Would you know, as a young person in Nasfuna, as a young person in Nasfuna, at your own political party? Now, our data, they've shaped the youth in their political parties. They limit us to ukufaka poster, ukuhlabelisa ingoma, ukuchaba.
What could be the cause, Mr. Smith, for them to restrict young people doing all of those things? Maybe they're doing it in humane manner. Maybe. What's your opinion on that? Was like no one can just come and say don't do this. I don't know. When I go to abadala basoze bathi lingenzi so bengela yokuzi.
Yeah. Why young people do these things? The generations before us, they made sure, because lava betata ama arms they struggle. They knew what they wanted.
Yes.
So now they know what young people what the capacity.
So you go we because there was the capacity.
No, I was saying is what they did there, what they made sure that it happens, they cripple in the natural finance so that you rely on them.
Okay.
Some industry so that we can have service in the parliament or ngingahlala lawe nje eceleni so uyatshela abantu ngibonile kade ngilobona. You understand? So to young people, so much it's a norm. You understand?
Yes,
We have embraced ukusuffer kwethu. Sesibona ngathi hayi right, this long ngingathola idola ngithengayana ngibizo ama-drugs and so forth and so forth. For us bethu young girls in politics engafonelwa nguzibonibani ole high office whether politically whatsoever sebona ngathi into zonke zi-right. So now they created that. It's a system that was created so that we don't take up arms against them.
Okay.
So now this is what I'm saying. If we have a convergence, or if we have a talking point as young people of Bulawayo, then the other provinces can narrow in. Then we have something to do.
Okay, so it begins with you.
Thank you so much for this platform.
Okay, Mr. Spande. Last but not least, which message do you want to give to other young people who are in leadership and those who want to get into politics?
First, for those that are in leadership, young people or who are young people when they got into leadership, I want to say, don't close the door that you got into. Don't shut it behind you, just open it even wider so that young people they can come through. We are not competing with you, we do not compete with you, we want to complement you. Our struggle continues. Lastly, I would say to those that want to join our revolutionaries, if you are not doing politics, believe me, politics will do you. Thank you so much.
Siyabonga kakhulu Mdawuli ukuthatha isikhathi sakho wabe wazokuxoxisana nathi. Siyabonga.